Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TNW Tuesday Night War. Legion on the flying kite is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring. From another world, Ruby Rose. Ruby Rose and Wes, former TNW Divas Tag Team Champions. Ruby Rose irate. It all started earlier, late last week. She was in the back with the general managers, for now currently general managers, demand a rematch for the tag titles. Belle Dizola denied the opportunity, but however, booked this matchup for this week against Quadra. And it looks like Ruby Rose is in a predicament here. And already right now, Quadra, a double champion. And from London, England, now residing in Tokyo, Japan, she is the TNW Women's Kickboxing Champion and the TNW Divas United States Champion, Quadra! Well, Quadra, double champion, or as Sid would say in Toy Story, all right, double prizes. But however, this Thursday night on HWF, taking place in Boston, Massachusetts, is going to be an amazing night for a Thanksgiving night. For you fans at home, yeah, no doubt about it. Quadra, in the meantime, is focused. She's determined to prove why she is the champion. Yeah, well, don't forget, Quadra won the TNW Women's Kickboxing Championship late last year due to the final episode of TNW of 2023 that I think really made Quadra's career a big one throughout her career. Yeah, no doubt about it. Handstand. And what a maneuver from Quadra. Yeah, don't forget, Quadra will meet Rhea Ripley coming up this Friday night in a 8 Divas Tag Team Elimination match. We still don't know who Quadra picked from HWF, from here in TNW, along with ACW. Well, hey, whoever she picks, I think would be a great choice to her. And we're bound to find out sooner or later. But right now, though, Quadra looking for a springboard bulldog. Ruby Rose was too far away to make the contact. And well, right now, Ruby Rose, lift up German. That was a lift up German suplex. And rolling Yoshitonic, slamming Quadra down. You know, right now the Quadra going to try to look for it again with that springboard bulldog. But a drop kick off the corner. Springboard top rope moonsault. Cover. No. Only a 1 count, says our senior official. Just nicely done by Ruby Rose, trying to get back in this fight. Yeah, well, she's irate after losing the tag titles and already lost the Fright of October Battle Royal, even including losing to Jill Valentine last week here on TNW, when she also lost the TNW Divas Tag Team Championships against Jubilee, who successfully cashed in alongside her newfound best friend and partner, Gwen. Yeah, it was a big-time moment for Gwen, winning another championship, not just from HWF standards, but also here in TNW. Yeah, well, Gwen and Jubilee already TNW Divas Tag Team Champions earlier tonight. Jubilee was out here with Gwen, speaking for herself, but not only that, but for her best friend of what's on the line this Friday night. Well, taking place in Detroit, Michigan, the day after Thanksgiving. And right now, though, we just hope there's a lot of bit of turkey and some cranberry sauce, biscuits and gravy, including mashed potatoes, coming up this Thursday on the HWF, when things get extreme and hardcore for the 8-man tag team elimination match from any ECW original getting involved versus the NWO, including when both tag titles on the line in separate matches the HWF Tag Team Champions, the Bat Family, defend their titles. We're being told it's against Joker and a mystery partner. Yeah, well, Gon and Kilo will defend their HWF World Tag Team Championships as well. Standing Shooting Star Press, is that it for Quadra? No. Quadra got the left shoulder up. And yet, though, folks, we're being told that Gon and Killua are scheduled to defend their HWF World Tag Team titles, also in a Tornado Tag Team Elimination match as well, along with the Tag Team Championships and the HWF Women's World Tag Team Championships. Yeah, well, Panther and Violet wanted to be an open challenge for the tag titles. Yeah, well, so does Gon and Killua. Because from the looks of it, Killua will stop at nothing to send a message back to the HWF World Heavyweight Champion, tenfold Joker. More likely tenfold to Joker, to let him know of what is to come next month in December. Because it's just been announced. It's Killua to take on the HWF World Heavyweight Champion at our final pay-per-view event, TNW War at Christmas, for the HWF World Heavyweight title. Well, that is if Cactus Jack doesn't win it come this Friday night. And no doubt about it. Well, Cactus is the number one contender, but however, Quadra returns the favor with her own Standing Shooting Star Press. Aw, springboard! Handstand! Incredible head scissors! Yeah, well, Ruby Rose nipped up. Ruby Rose with a cheap shot right to the back. And oh my! Ruby Rose with an amazing takedown! Cover! 2! And a little bit of revenge sent back tenfold to the Behan clan. Here is your winner, Ruby Rose. Well, Team Ruby irate losing their titles. But however, GGP's got to maintain control of his students because it looks like Ruby Rose has officially lost her mind. But whatever it is, she's irate. That's already getting to her, along with her sister. But whatever it is, who knows what could happen down the road. The TNW Thanksgiving Massacre when Blake defends her TNW Divas European Championship against Millie. Yeah, well, no doubt about it here, folks. Coming up next, Farouk in the building tonight, as we're being told he's got a one-on-one match, as we're being told it's against Jay Reigns. Oh, Jay Reigns scheduled to go at it with the legend in the ring known as Farouk. Well, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. We're back live here in Portland, Oregon, and here comes the unpredictable Jay Reigns alongside Makeshift Chemistry. Leads on the following contest, scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds. The unpredictable Jay Reigns. Jay Reigns being accompanied to the ring by Your Black Rose, AJ Avon, and Fox Valentine with a big title opportunity this Friday night in a winner-take-all situation, knowing it's the last time ever we're going to see the TNW and ECW World United States Tag Team Championships. Yeah, well, for Jay Reigns, he's taking on a legend, that man Farouk, and his opponent, accompanied by JBL, representing the APA from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 275 pounds. Farouk! Well, Farouk, there's a lot going on for this man because we're being told that this Friday night, Farouk, knowing he's supposed to be competing, but however, he laid down the challenge to anybody in the parking lot this Friday. Well, it's a parking lot brawl, no doubt about that. whoever he laid down the challenge to this Friday night in Detroit, Michigan, as we are coming to you live all the way in Boston, most precisely in Portland, Oregon, knowing that this Thursday night, HWF will take place in Boston, Massachusetts, for our Thanksgiving special. Yeah, well, Jay Reigns, suplex knee lift to Farouk. Yeah, well, don't forget, Makeshift Chemistry puts their TNW and ECW World United States Tag Team titles. Knowing this is the last time ever we're going to be seeing those titles at any time. More likely, knowing it's the last time ever we're seeing them, but only knows for sure, but whatever it is, looks like it's been around for years, but I think it's time for a change in TNW. Springboard Enziguri and Farouk with a counter, and there's a headbutt. Cover, is that it? No. Because right now, though, folks, with a lot happening as it is, I mean, TNW has been changing as we take it to another level here tonight. Only a 2 count. Speaking of GGP, he's in the building tonight. He is irate for what's been going on when Damian Shadows laid down the challenge for the TNW International World Heavyweight Championship, knowing that GGP demanded a rematch with Luna for the TNW Divas Light Heavyweight title, but the only way that was going to happen is if GGP put the TNW International World Heavyweight Championship on the line this Friday night, taking place in Detroit. Well, GGP immediately accepted. Knowing Blake will put the TNW Divas European Championship on the line against Millie, and GGP putting the TNW International World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It's going to be a war zone when both those titles are defended, let alone Joker defending the HWF World Heavyweight title against Cactus Jack. And well, Panther's got another challenge on her hands coming up this Friday. Like, she'll put the HWF Women's Championship on the line, but this isn't HWF, this is TNW at its best. And now Jay Reigns with that knee lift to the face. Just my goodness, earlier Farouk got sent its gut first off that steel post. Off that turnbuckle. The exposed turnbuckle. Knowing there was nothing but raw steel in the corner. And Jay Reigns resorting to his any tactics he's doing to take out Farouk and pick up another big win of his career. Don't forget, Jay Reigns was a former NXT champion, taking out Karrion Kross throughout that time in his career. But it still begs the question of what's going to happen at TNW Thanksgiving Massacre. Well, no doubt about it. Quadra lost earlier to Ruby Rose. She gave it her all in there, no doubt about that. But Ruby Rose with the upper hand earlier tonight. Yeah, but Quadra. Cover of the match, is that it? No. Quadra backstage. Belle Dizota giving her advice after that amazing matchup she had with Ruby Rose earlier. Well, right now, though, don't forget, it was a non-title match. None of the titles were not on the line. Quadra's got to stay focused on Rhea Ripley come this Friday. Yeah, well, speaking of Rhea Ripley, we already know that Rhea Ripley is in a predicament coming up later on in our 4th matchup. Yeah, well, Rhea Ripley's in a match, and a lot can happen as it is. Oh, Farouk! Caught Jay! Dominator! The Dominator! Here's the cover! There's 2! But Jay got the left shoulder up. We know that GHP's in the building tonight. He's irate. Along with Ruby Rose with a satisfying win earlier tonight. Yeah, well, GHP needs to maintain his composure along with Ruby Rose come this Friday night. And wait a minute. JBL removing that turnbuckle pad, trying to help out his best friend. And now Jay got sent its gut first off that corner. Just, oh my goodness. Referee didn't see it. Yeah, well, for JBL, this is a desperation type of a move. And now Jay slamming Farouk spine first off that top turnbuckle. And Jay up top, frog splash. Cover, 2. And Jay Reigns picks up the win. Here is your winner, the unpredictable Jay Reigns. Jay Reigns with another big win under his belt, taking out a Hall of Famer and a legend tonight. Yeah, well, folks, stick around. We're not through yet. Coming up next, GTP in the building tonight. Set the square off with Hyuga Hayashi in one-on-one action. So, man, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. And we're back live here, and here comes the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion with a lot to come this Friday night. The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion, GGP! Well, GGP in the ring, ready for the biggest fight of his life. No doubt about that. Yeah, well, no doubt about it. This is a champion versus champion contest. The TNW Pro Wrestling Champion and one half of the World Tag Team Champions takes on the TNW International World Heavyweight Champion. My goodness, what a match this is going to be. And here come the brothers and his opponent from Japan, weighing in at 129 pounds. He is the TNW Intercontinental Champion and one half of the TNW World Tag Team Champions, Hyuga Hayashi. Oh, sorry, folks, I got a little mixed up. Hyuga's not the Pro Wrestling Champion. He's the Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, well, his brother Hikaru Hayashi is the Pro Wrestling Champion. I'm a little mixed up tonight and a little hungry because, folks, this edition of TNW Tuesday Night War is brought to you in part by Water Street Pizzeria. If you're ever in Las Vegas, Nevada, or downtown Henderson, check out Water Street Pizzeria and try the gluten-free pizza. As Cool 412 promises, satisfaction guaranteed. Yeah, well, no doubt about it here, folks. Hyuga Hayashi is the Intercontinental Champion. And yet, though, you gotta imagine what this is going to be like come this Friday night when it's winner take all for the TNW and ECW World United States Tag Team Championships and the TNW World Tag Team Championships. Well, the Hayashis do vow to be the next tag team to win all the TNW Tag Team Championships that has been around in TNW's history. Well, they were the former TNW Tag Team Champions, and right now, they are the TNW World Tag Team Champions. And this could be a history-making moment for the brothers if they win the TNW and ECW World United States Tag Team Championships. Yeah, well, the bottom line is, it's on the line here tonight. No doubt about that. Hyuga right now with GGP. And, well, GGP got the forearm shot right in the face of Hyuga. But don't forget, Hyuga's fast in that ring. No doubt about that. Reason why he is the Intercontinental Champion. And Hyuga, look out! Double arm suplex. Just what a suplex from GGP. Taking Hyuga down. Well, don't forget, Quadra did win the TNW Divas United States Championship from his daughter, NMP Nightbeam. Well, don't forget, she is still the TNW Divas World Champion. And a lot can happen here, no doubt about that. Well, for Rhea Ripley's case, knowing that coming up next after this matchup, Rhea Ripley in for the biggest fight of her life. Because we're being told is that Rhea Ripley is scheduled to compete. We're being told it's against Liv Morgan. Well, the rematch of the century. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. Yeah, well, Dominic at ringside once again. I think this is a rematch. Liv Morgan lost to Rhea Ripley. And a lot can happen here on TNW Tuesday Night War. And this is an unbelievable sight, no doubt about that. Only on TNW Tuesday Night War. Now, right now, though, Hyuga with a clothesline, knocking GGP off his feet. Well, the young cruiserweight from Japan not giving up. Cover, is that it? No. Well, Hyuga Hazashi, already a tough son of a gun. No doubt about that, alongside his big brother, Hikaru Hazashi. And right now, an arm wrench. And GGP, whoa! Russian leg sweep, knocking Hyuga down. Well, Makeshift Chemistry were the only tag team standing tall earlier tonight when Jay Reigns took out Farouk. And a luchador-like DDT from Hyuga, taking GGP off his feet. Well, this David Goliath versus Story gotten big, oh my God! A somersault over the top rope. And yet, though, folks, JD McDonough is in the building tonight. He was scheduled to have the night off, but however, we're being told that JD McDonough is scheduled to compete tonight in our main event. And we're being told it's against Igor Akabane in a non-title match. Luckily, the TNW World Cruiserweight title's not on the line. Igor demanded a rematch with JD after the disqualification that happened to him a few months back in September. Well, he's going to get it all right. Hyuga out on the floor, and Hyuga laid the trap for GGP. Not a smart move by GGP to get back on the outside. This Hyuga's calculating any way he can. And already a legend in his own rights, alongside his brother. And no doubt about it, these two young guns are giving it their all here. And look at Hyuga. He's playing the waiting game with GGP. And GGP got caught into the trap. Springboard! Tornado DDT off the corner. What a maneuver from Hyuga. Drop kick to the face. Yeah, well, Hyuga is the TNW Intercontinental Champion. Lord knows what's going to happen sooner or later down the road for December. Yeah, well, Hyuga up top. The Wrath of Helios, but GGP rolled out of the way. And now GGP in trouble as Hyuga's coming back. Spinning heel kick. Yeah, well, what's Hyuga thinking? I don't know, but what's the young man thinking here? I don't know it. Incoming! Another somersault over the top, just whoa! And this kid is hyper. No doubt about that. He is hyped. And he ain't giving up of what's on the line here. Standing moonsault again. That time GGP with a counter. Oh, no, my God! Oh, my God! A pile driver on the outside. And now a sharpshooter. Sharpshooter on the outside. And he's tapping out. But this is not a false count anywhere match. And a 10 count. And both these guys have been counted out. Oh man, what a matchup this was! Listen to that chant! The fans are chanting, we want a rematch! Oh, Jenny Wakeman giving it to them! Because we're being told this is Sudden Death Rules to ensure we have a fair winner this time! Well, folks, we'll be right back here. Sudden Death Rules, stay with us! We are back live here. Sudden Death Rules. That means no disqualifications, no countouts to ensure we have a winner tonight. Yeah, well, bottom line is Hikaru didn't want to leave ringside and leave his little brother in there all alone with GGP. Well, the Sudden Death Rules mean only one thing. It looks like these fans were chanting, we want a rematch. And on one of those signs says GGP for mayor. Just my goodness here. Good range powerbomb from Hyuga. Well, looks like these fans here in Portland, Oregon are getting their money's worth tonight in this no disqualification matchup. Sudden Death Rules, which means anything goes. Hyuga brought in a chair, but got caught into a running leg drop to the back of his head. And GGP got caught into a springboard moonsault. Well, earlier during the break, GGP got Hyuga again in the sharpshooter until Hyuga escaped it, refusing to tap out again like he did earlier on the outside. Well, there must be a decisive winner this time due to that draw they had earlier. And these fans here in Portland, Oregon, already loving this, I'll tell you. And I'm even shocked this rematch is already happening. They wanted a rematch, all right, and they got it. Gut wrench powerbomb again. And Hyuga all fired up. Right now, this chair is legal in this one. Now, that chair is legal as a wrist lock. Knowing this is Sudden Death Rules. And Hyuga with a reverse Frankensteiner. Wait a minute, where's Hyuga going now? I don't know. Kendo stick! The Singapore cane! GGP rolled out of the way of that one. GGP told him, come on! The back inverted atomic drop. Wait a minute. I think from the looks of it, GGP ain't gonna back down of what's on the line here. And I think he just launched him off the ropes and said, come on! And I think it looks like GGP's trying to tire out Hyuga this time. Yeah, well, Hyuga. And oh my God! Slamming him spine first off the chair. And I think it fired up the young man. And now Hyuga with the chair. Out on the floor. GGP. Abdominal stretch locked in on the outside. Luckily, there are no countouts in this matchup. And there's a hip toss. And now Hyuga. Basement drop kick to the left of GGP's leg. Right in the left side of his ear. Hyuga missed the target. GGP was hoping to take advantage there, but Hyuga not going to let that one happen. And Hyuga getting the fans behind him here in Portland, Oregon. These fans are loving it. And now powerbomb position. And oh my God! Powerbombing Hyuga, spine first off that barricade. Now, well, don't forget, Hyuga and Hikaru in that winner-take-all situation. And now GGP hammering Hyuga with that Singapore cane, the kendo stick, and he broke it! GGP broke the Singapore cane! Oh no, not again! Oh my God! Oh my God! For the love of God! Good God Almighty! And wait a minute! Another sharpshooter on the outside! Wait a minute, he let him out this time! Yeah, but I think I know why GGP let him out that time. And uh-oh! Hyuga's back on his feet, and he's got the chair. Crossbody from out of nowhere. GHP should have never taken his eyes off of Hyuga. That's a bad move on the champion's part. Before sending a message to Damien Shadows tenfold of what is to come. Yeah, well, folks, Damien Shadows was originally supposed to be out here tonight. He didn't want to do it because from the looks of it, Damien Shadows wanted to save it until this Friday night in Detroit. Well, I had an interview with Damien Shadows earlier tonight, and I asked him how does he feel about his title match coming up. Well, he knows he was the former TNW World at War champion. He gave it his all in there. But the only thing he wants right now is to be a world champion. Well, the International World Heavyweight Champion's a good start to go. And the Wrath of Helios! Cover! And GGP got the left shoulder up. And the fans here in Portland, Oregon, showing the 2 sign. Letting the fans know here at home, that was only a 2 count. Drop kick to the face. Oh, man. Hyuga landed on his spine. Oh, man. Hyuga up top, gonna try again. The Wrath of Helios again connects. That one's gotta be the end of it. And Hyuga wins. What a matchup. Here's your winner, Hyuga Hisashi! And the brothers standing tall, message hand delivered to makeshift chemistry of what is to come this Friday night in Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, well, what a matchup this was. And folks, coming up next, Liv Morgan in the building tonight, set the square off with Rhea Ripley. Win with Dominic Mysterio at ringside once again. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next. And we are back live here in Portland, Oregon. And here comes Liv Morgan here tonight. On a rematch. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan! Well, Liv Morgan already in a rematch with Rhea Ripley tonight. Now, well, Quadra in the meantime has no idea who she's picking to be her partner come this Friday night in Detroit, Michigan. But whoever she picks, along with Rhea Ripley, I think we'll find out sooner or later. And well, right now, though, here comes Rhea Ripley, being accompanied by Dominic. And accompanied by Dominic Mysterio, representing the Judgment Day. From Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley! Rhea Ripley still in her costume. And no doubt about it, after losing the Fight of October Battle Royal, Alex was out here earlier tonight. Had a lot to say to Pan until Pan came out with her husband, Ash Ketchum. But one thing's for sure, we know that Ash Ketchum will not be involved in Pan's matchup come this Friday night. Well, it is a triple threat elimination match for the TNW Divas Total Championship and one of the most prestigious prizes in TNW history. Yeah, no doubt about it. Pan gonna defend that title in the biggest match of her career against Gwen, one half of the TNW Divas Tag Team Champions, and of course, Alex. Well, Alex, on the other hand, is looking on backstage. Well, actually, Quadra is as well, recovering after that amazing match that she had with Ruby Rose. Yep, the clothesline after clothesline. Into a one-legged drop kick by Rhea Ripley, knocking Liv Morgan off her feet. Rhea Ripley was out with an arm injury for months. She's already back, but now it looks like trying to take out Liv Morgan to send a message back to Quadra tenfold. Yeah, well, Liv Morgan already still stalking Dominic. We still don't know what the heck is that all about. But whatever it is, it's probably a message, and the mind games of the Behan clan continue on the Judgment Day. Yeah, well, JD McDonough is scheduled for a fight against Iger Akabane coming up next in our main event in a non-title match. We're being told that the rest of the Judgment Day are barred from this match. Yeah, well, Damian Priest, on the other hand, is getting off lucky tonight. Because we're being told that Damian Priest at TNW War at Christmas will take on TJ Behan in the biggest match of his career for the TNW Television Championship. And yet, though, it'll be Colt 412 versus Dominic one last time. Shades of last year at TNW War at Christmas. And a body splash from the top rope. Cover, is that it? Two? No. Rhea Ripley irate. She thought she had it won there. But Liv Morgan kicked out. And once again, the Rhea is going to kill you chance being directed towards Liv Morgan. And yet, though, Liv Morgan needs to think of a strategy here because she's getting dissected at the hands of Rhea Ripley. There's a forearm shot right to the back. And another forearm shot. And a martial arts shot. Yeah, well, right now, though. Wait a minute. Dominic took off that turnbuckle pad. And Liv Morgan sending Rhea Ripley gut first off that exposed turnbuckle pad. Oh, bad move, Dominic. Cover. Yet, though we know that Dominic Mysterio was born in April of 1997, Colt 412 was born in April of 1996. Wait a minute. What's that all about? I don't know. Dominic. Uh-oh. And the referee making his first position in the evening, sending Dominic back to the locker room. Yeah, well, the senior official doing the right thing there, getting Dominic the heck out of ringside. And I think it may have put a smile on Colt 412's face back home in Vegas. I think he will return home in the ring this Friday night in Detroit, Michigan. Referee saw the exposed turnbuckle pad. Liv Morgan. You can count to 100 as far as I do know. Liv Morgan trying to go for a kick and whoa! Rhea with a knee lift, catching Liv out of nowhere. What's Rhea Ripley thinking now? I don't know. The fans in Portland, Oregon are loving this, I'll tell you. Top rope body splash. Again, connects. Just, man, Rhea Ripley playing the mind games all right. And Liv Morgan with her patented finishing maneuver. Lights out. Cover. No, and Rhea Ripley kicked out at 2.5. Liv Morgan thought she had it. And once again, the Rhea is going to kill you chance being directed towards Liv Morgan. Yeah, well, this is unbelievable enough. This is unbelievable. I just don't believe this. And what a matchup this is turning out to be thus far here in Portland. And a hot shot sending Rhea Ripley out to the floor. Yeah, well, Rhea Ripley's back on her feet. German suplex. Rhea Ripley already doing the damage. thus far to Liv Morgan to send the message straight back to Quadra of what is to come this Friday night. Yeah, no doubt about it. Uh-oh. Right hand shot, nobody home. And oh, counter by Liv. Springboard. Handstand knocking Rhea Ripley right off her feet. Just look at this. Drop down. And a drop kick. Oh, what a drop kick to the face of Rhea Ripley by Liv Morgan. And again, Liv Morgan connected with her patented finishing maneuver. Cover. And Rhea Ripley again kicks out at 2.5. Liv Morgan may not like the officiating right there, but that was a right call. I swear to you, Liv Morgan thought she had it, but Rhea Ripley got those shoulders up. And Liv all fired up. Morgan now up top. Missile drop kick. It's drop kick after drop kick. And it looks like Liv Morgan is doing whatever it takes to win. Running facebuster. Oh, gonna look for it again. And this will be the third time. And yes, she got it. And will this be enough? Man, what will it take if it's not? Yes! Liv Morgan picks up the win. And what a matchup this was here tonight. Here's your winner, Liv Morgan. A message hand-delivered by Liv Morgan that she is not going anywhere because TNW is her home. Yeah, well, the mind games continue, but who knows what's going to happen. But folks, the time has come. Our main event tonight, JD McDonagh versus Iger Akabane. And the biggest rematch, knowing it's a non-title match. Well, who's going to win it here? Find out. Coming to you live and next. And we are back live here in Portland, Oregon. And here comes JD McDonagh. And old JD brought this upon himself after joining the Judgment Day. And no doubt about it, already been a part of it, and secretly. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray County, Whitmore, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonagh! Well, the Irish Ace, making his presence well known tonight. And we're being told that he is the best friend of Finn Balor, nevertheless. Yeah, well, things really intensified here tonight on here on TNW. Well, sorry about that, folks. This isn't ACW or the HWF. This is TNW, Tuesday Night War at its best, live from our main event from Portland, Oregon. Well, the fans in Portland, Oregon are getting their money's worth tonight. No doubt about that. On tomorrow night on ACW, it's just been announced. Imperium are scheduled to defend their ACW Tag Team Championships in the rematch against the D'Angelo family. And here comes Iger Akabane. And listen to the ovation for the World Cruiserweight Champion here on TNW. And right now, though, a big ovation in that. My goodness. Listen to the crowd. And his opponent from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 130 pounds, he is the TNW World Cruiserweight Champion, Iger Akabane. Well, the ring announcer put it best. The TNW World Cruiserweight Champion, weighing in at 130 pounds. He is an amazing athlete. No doubt about that, is Iger. Well, JD McDonough, luckily, is not the challenger tonight. And this is a non-title match between these two great cruiserweights. Here we go. Forearm shot. And what a facebuster from Iger to JD. Cover of the match. Is that it? 2? No. Man, Iger thought he had it. Uh-oh. Iger off the ropes. The Bleeders moonsault. Whoa. And no doubt about it, we saw a lot of great matches thus far. We saw Ruby Rose and Quadra pull off an amazing match. We saw Hyuga defeat GGP. And we saw Liv Morgan take out Rhea Ripley. Yeah, well, Farouk and Jay Reigns had an incredible match earlier as well. Well, Damien Shadows told me he refused to compete tonight. He wanted to save it until this Friday against GGP. And that's why the card had officially changed from Hyuga Hazashi versus GGP earlier. And that was an incredible match that we saw earlier tonight. Yeah, well, Iger, in the meantime, the quickest, one of the fastest bladers we've ever seen, and a seated senton from the top rope. And that was incredible. That was freaking insane. Off that top rope and using his quickness and agility that we thought we'd never seen. But my God, Iger is pulling out all the stops to take out JD McDonough. Jubilee right now booked the matchups and made this one official. No doubt about it. Iger off the ropes and oh, look at this! Shades of Quadra with an amazing handstand, cartwheel, back Hurricane Rana Frankensteiner. That was incredible. Springboard! Oh, missing the target. Yeah, well, the Dark Prince, Beldai Zota, is determined of what's on the line for the Behan clan come this Friday night. Look, the World Heavyweight title will not be on the line. It will only be defended coming up next month in December. Yeah, well, right now, though, JD sending Iger off the ropes into a hip toss. And Iger got fired up, but that may cost him here. Standing Spanish fly from JD McDonough. Springboard crossbody. Is that it? No. Yeah, well, right now, though, the Judgment Day already desperate to send a message back to Quote 412 tenfold of what's on the line. Referee already beginning his count at 1. But Iger threw JD back into the ring. And Iger caught him into a slam. Going for the discus right hand again. That time JD countered it. Standing double stomp. JD top rope looking for the end. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, missed his target. That may come back to haunt him. Springboard top rope moonsault. Oh, Iger looking for it again, off the ropes. The Bleeders moonsault. Again. And, wait a minute. Oh, no. Not him again. He better not get involved and get the heck out of here. And save it till this Friday. And oh, wait a minute. Finn with a chair. Wait a minute. Iger's back on his feet after the chair shot! But how? I don't know. He's in absolute la-la land after that chair shot. And oh, wait a minute. JD picking up the scraps. And oh my gosh. JD McDonough flew right over the top rope into Iger. Oh, you dang right, that was awesome. And JD McDonough picking up the scraps. Thanks to Finn Balor's outside interference. Yeah, right now, oh! Referee at a 4 count. Iger is still in absolute la-la land. He has no idea where he's at. And JD trying to defeat Iger here any way he can. Wait a minute. JD's on the top. Gonna look for it again. Diving crossbody. Wait a minute. Iger's back on his feet. Scoop slam. Cover. No. And a stomp right on the spine. Ah! Paying homage to CM Punk. Just my goodness. Oh, looking for the headbutt. But JD missed. And uh-oh. Iger going up top. Looking for the 450. 450 from the top rope. Look at the leg. Is that it? 2. And Iger Akabane picks up the win. What a match. Here is your winner, Iger Akabane. What an incredible match that we have witnessed here tonight in Portland, Oregon. Just my goodness. Yeah, well, right now, though, folks, this was an incredible match, but we are out of time. And right now, though, folks, we want to thank you all so much for tuning in. I've been your commentator, MJ. We'll see you all this Friday night in Detroit, Michigan for TNW Thanksgiving Massacre. Good fight. Good night. And thanks for joining us. Oh, my God, what an incredible night it has been here live from Portland, Oregon.